MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Pittsburgh Pirates.
Quickly now, we'll look at the 2 guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Jake Arrieta gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Leading off for the Indians, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Batting second, center fielder, Tyler Naismith.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Not to right there.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that misses 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Brantley at second, Naquin at first with no outs. hot shot to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
As a look, now the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Second and third, 2 away. Popped him up. Cervelli moving to his left. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Indians forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Indians 1 and the Pirates nothing. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Giro?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Carlos Carrasco will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Carrasco, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center. Naquin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Josh Bell the next to hit, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-0 home. It's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Corey Dickerson would be next. Three and 1. Here it is, and he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Carrasco pauses. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley on the move. And that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Standing in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Please with it over at third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Stepping in, Francisco Mejia. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. Looped out toward third. And there's out number 2.
Batting 9, pitcher, Carlos Carrasco.
So striding in, Carlos Carrasco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball one.
Missed with a breaking ball.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Hit back up the middle. Frazier up the middle. And an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. Indians go down 1-2-3. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Gregory Polanco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with the bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind through everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Polanco leads off second with nobody out. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Batting 7, third baseman, David Freese.
So So coming to the plate, David Freese. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it's gone! A two-run shot here for David Freese. His second home run of the series, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
Cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Batting eighth, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's 0 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Grounded to third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet and exposing himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Runners on first with one down. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-1 Pittsburgh. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. Remember, he was hit by a pitch as the first batter of the ball game.
You want to get on as a leadoff guy any way you can, but that's a painful way to get to first base.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Line drive to left. Dickerson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Naquin can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. grounded to the right. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Our score remains 2-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marte!
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Baseman number 55.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Carrasco pauses. Here's the first pitch. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Here comes another 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 2-1. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 away.
First baseman number 17, Yonder Alonso.
Ready for another chance. Yonder Alonso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Grounded back up the middle. Frazier comes up with it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Corey Dickerson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
Popped him up. Alonso is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
The right fielder number 25, Gregory Polanco.
So striding forward now, Gregory Polanco. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's set and the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. One and 0 pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series, and it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Third baseman, number 23, David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Chisenhall racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Yes, he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Cervelli, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Freese on third with 2 out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kipnis onto the grass, and that's the 3rd out. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We're through 4. It's now 3-1 Pittsburgh. Stepping into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
In now for Cleveland, Francisco Mejia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope,
here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco.
Striding in for the Indians, Carlos Carrasco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison has it. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Indians 1. Striding into the box, Jake Arrieta, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
This one's down to third. Ramirez is there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The next 1-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Chisenhall has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and it's still 3-1. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 1-1. Hot shot down the line. And Freese won't get a glove on this one. It's a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
In now, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Behind 0-2 now. Down into left center for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Now batting.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-3 game.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Here's Yonder Alonso, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Hit to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here now the 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Now the relay home. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Now batting, right fielder, Lonnie.
Stepping up now, Lonnie Chisenhall, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I know these guys have exploded for 3 runs already this inning, but if you think this manager's not going to put his foot on the accelerator, you're kidding yourself. This catcher better be ready. That guy's looking to run at first base.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Polanco has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Indians on top, 4-3. At the plate, Josh Bell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. His first homer so far in the series, and that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
The left fielder, number 7, Corey Dickerson.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Here's another 2-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Naquin is underneath this one. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Striding in, Gregory Polanco. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, second baseman, John Harrison.
Now in the box, Josh Harrison. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
0-1, here it comes. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Digging in and looking for more, David Freese. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Carrasco pauses. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. And we are tied 4-4. Back here in Pittsburgh. On to the 7th now in Game 3. But before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Leading off for Cleveland, catcher, Francisco.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
Corey Spangenberg will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15, Corey Spangenberg.
George Contos takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Contos.
There's a strike.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Another 0-2 coming. Lifted the other way out to left center. Marte will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Brantley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and it's now 6-4.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And he fouls this one off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. 2 out, nobody on. Missed with a slider.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Another full count offering on its way. Popped him up. Bell in foul ground. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Indians 6 and the Buccos 4. Nick Goody gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Nick Goody.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Chisenhall moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, George Canto.
Sean Rodriguez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
In any other game, hitting 4 home runs might feel great, but they've hit 4 and they're still losing. Tough to figure, but the math doesn't lie.
Here's Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's 1-1. 1-1. Popped up. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit up. So 1-1. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But the Bucks get one back on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Indians 6 and the Pirates 5. A.J. Schugel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, A.J. Schugel.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And a changeup right down the middle. Lindor on at first. Nobody out. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground to third. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, You very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
First and second here with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hit in the air down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. Marte is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Tribe, as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Cody Allen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Bradley Zimmer will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in, Josh Bell, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, as they believe it is 6-6 now. Getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Zero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Naquin's under it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Now batting, Gregory Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis ranging deep into the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Josh Harrison stands in. And he fouls this one off. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Fouled away. Sent out to straightaway center field. Naquin's under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. On to the 9th inning from PNC Park. And we're all even now at 6-6. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. Stepping in, Francisco Mejia. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. This is line to left. Dickerson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, digging hard. He's headed for 3rd, and he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at 3rd with only 1 away.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around 2nd on his way to 3rd.
Here's Michael Brantley. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ware?
Yeah, right here you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Into the box now, Tyler Naquin, and he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at 3rd, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball's in for a strike. The 0-1. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Indians leave 1. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll lead off the bottom of the ninth inning.
David Freese.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Zimmer. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Ready once again, Francisco Cervelli. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Alonso has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, A.J. Tuco.
Michael Saunders will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Michael Saunders.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Naquin is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Felipe Vasquez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. And a fastball just a bit up.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. Francisco Lindor will be next. Now the 3-0 offering. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Polanco is there to put it away for out number 1.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, Yonder Alonso. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. This game remains tied at 6. Zach McAllister comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
McAllister.
Standing in, Starling Marte. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Popped him up. And he'll settle under it. But he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Lindor right there on to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
The shortstop, Adam Frazier.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Josh Bell is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking fast.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Now the 3-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Jason Kipnis, and he'll be the one to get the 11th underway. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, The pitcher, Jack McAllister.
Edwin Encarnacion will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. One out, nobody on. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland, Catherine Francisco.
Digging in, Francisco Mejia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Indians go down 1-2-3. Weird still tied 6-6. Evan Marshall takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Marshall.
Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Marshall, the former Seattle Mariner, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 0-2 delivery. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Third baseman, number 23.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. second attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Into the box, Felipe Vasquez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score remains tied 6 apiece. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Down the first baseline. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. The knock's a knock.
Here's Michael Brantley. Now a bunt attempt here. Bell is there, and he makes the catch for the out. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, he's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
In now, Jose Ramirez. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. The 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Hard hit ball to second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Francisco Lindor, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and two away. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Runners at the corners, two men out. Popped him up. Frazier is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on two hits, no errors, and two men left stranded. Still one run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are all even at 6 apiece. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. He's set and the pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Historic moments in the World Series, and we just got another one of those. A walk-off to end this thing in the final at-bat of the game. What a finish!
Big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Pittsburgh have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Felipe Vasquez takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Cleveland, 6 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.